Live from the Owen Center, we have D3 hockey coming at you. A Saturday matinee matchup as the Bradley Braves host the Northern Illinois Huskies. Hello, I'm Mitch Kaminski. Alongside me, Matt Harrington. Matt, let's go through quick facts here today. Heading into this one.
Yeah, quick facts, Mitch. Last night was a tough one for NIU. They had a strong first two periods and then kind of fell apart in that third period after being down 2-1 after the second. Things didn't go their way, and so we'll see if they bounce back. And then Noah Carlock had another great night. He picked up a goal for NIU and continues to lead the team in points right now. He's averaging over a goal a game, 2 points a game. So very solid numbers for Noah Carlock. We'll see if we get more of that from him this afternoon. And then meanwhile for Bradley, Chris Mazurek with a great game in between the pipes. He stopped 30 of the 32 shots, got the first star of the game and the win. And then also Zach Daniels and Caleb Berger were a couple of guys that stood out to me. Daniels was great. Berger was really strong defensively, and so I'm looking to maybe see if we get more from those two here this afternoon.
Carlock and Berger, definitely two players to watch here tonight. What are the keys for these two teams to come away with the win today?
Yeah, first key for Northern Illinois is to get that first goal of the game. You know, they need to set the tone early on and make sure that they get past Bradley in that regard. Also, keep peppering shots towards the net. Mazurek was great last night. We'll see what kind of things he can do in between the crease for them. But if they can keep getting shots on that, you're going to think that one of them goes in. For Bradley, I've got a tone-setting first period. You want to make sure that you get the upper hand early in this battle, and we'll make sure to see if we can find that from Bradley here this afternoon. And then also better breakout passes and quick shifts. There were a couple of times last night where I noticed Bradley was really slow because they were so tired. So if they can keep the short shifts and then also better breakout passes through the neutral zone and the offensive zone, I think they'll be in good shape.
We will see if they can do just that. Battle of two Illinois hockey schools coming at you momentarily. All right, we are moments away from puck drop here at the Owen Center. Should be an interesting matchup between these two teams. Fairly evenly matched. I know NIU definitely wants a little redemption after what happened last night.
Yeah, last night was not the game that NIU was hoping for. They were in it, though, pretty much all the way until the final few minutes. So we'll see how the Huskies respond. Again, I think the first few minutes of this game, Mitch, is going to go a long way in determining who wins. So we'll see what we get in the first couple minutes.
Goaltending matchup between the two, Matthew Kapek versus Mazurek.
Yeah, Kapek and Mazurek. Again, these are the two starters that we had last night, and we'll see what we can get out of those two again.
And we are underway. Puck dumped into the corner. Berger will chase after it. Tries around, Riandu. Still stuck in that corner, worked up to the point. Whipped on net, turned aside easily by Mazurek. Huskies continue to probe. Back up top. That will rattle around the boards. Laney gets to it. Pitched along the side, but NIU does a nice job keeping it in. It'll be some more chasing for the Braves. Riando tries to get it out. That pass intercepted, though. It's Carlock. Back up top. In the slot, big hit to break up the play, and here comes the Braves headed the other way. 3-on-2, Riando with it now. He'll shoot one on net and handled easily by Kapek.
Good start for the Braves offense, getting something going a little bit early in this game. Less than a minute in, so still lots of time to figure out the offensive approach for Bradley. And this is a good line out there that had a good night yesterday. Daniels, Honda, and Ethan Baker out there for the Braves right now.
Honda will win the draw, but it's tapped away, so Regal will have to go back. Circling as the Braves try and regroup. Honda bad first touch, but passes along to Daniels. Daniels has a 2-on-1 developing. His shoots, rebound, heads to the corner. Broken up, quick shot from Daniels, and that one turned away by Kapek. Couple nice saves early from him. Whitelaw with it, he'll send it across. Regal stretch pass intercepted by McCoy, but Braves able to regroup. Via Harris with it now. Sends it forward. McCoy chasing after it. Regal will beat him there. Flips it over. Here's McCoy. Harris harassing. He gets a turnover. Sent it in front, and that just missed McCoy's stick. McCoy will send it back up to the point. Whipped in, deflection, but out of play.
Well, already the first couple minutes, Mitch, we've seen Bradley continue their pressure and saw a couple of good chances in front of the goaltender, Matthew Kapek. And so, but this is an opportunity for NIU to try and do a little bit of their own here in the early going.
It'll be Pullum against Tennell for the draw. Won by Tennell. Up top, that one sent just wide. Headed the other way. Here comes Laney. Ivan Rush, and that one turned away at the pad. Good hustle by Laney to get to it, could not finish. Pullum has it in the corner. Gonna pinch, try and keep it in. They're gonna probe at it. Finally able to get it out. Whipped on net, turned aside easily by Kapek. Back up top to the Braves. Here's Cornell. He'll send it back in. Laney working behind the net, tries to work his way up the side. He'll send it up to Daniels. Daniels fans on that one. We'll have to regroup. Chipped out ahead. Cornell settles it down. Moves it forward. Laney pursues after it again. NIU player gets there first, so back up to Cornell at the center ice. His pass to Laney just wide. Laney slips in, though. Gets past one. Jars it free. It's sent around the end till Ruttenberg gets it. Here's Harris now in the slot, but there will be an offsides to halt play.
This has been a very similar start to the game we had last night between these two teams, with kind of back and forth play, a lot of neutral zone time for both of these teams. And I think the shots on goal in that first period last night only ended up being like 6-5. And so we'll see if we get sort of a similar story here in the first period of today's game.
Definitely seems like we have a feeling out process. Harris with a shot, not a chance, now shoots and turned away by Missouri. Back into the slot, dangerous chance, cleared out of harm's way though. An A+ look for the Huskies early in this one.
It's the best chance of the game, no doubt, that they have had so far.
In on K-Peck, but he'll keep it alive and play it. There's a turnover. Here's Honda who turns and shoots. Bad angle shot, handled easily. Flipped forward, pawed down. Sent back in though by Honda. Huskies scrambling to get out. There's an offsides. Braves gonna have to touch up. Goes between Daniels' wickets. Headed the other way. Jar loose as there's a battle for it. Here's work to the center and poked away. This Clement, who had the opportunity, could not pull the trigger. So Monty will take it behind the net now. Monty working forward. We have a spare elbow pad on the ice.
I wondered what that was. I couldn't tell.
That one turned aside. Baker will head in the other way. Tough angled shot. And easily handled by Cape.
Talk about something you don't see every game. A spare. I didn't know. I couldn't tell if that was a shin guard or an elbow guard or what.
It was a bit too. That's a big shin.
That would be a big shin. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that before, Mitch.
Yeah, Jard somehow got out. I think it was when they went to knock the puck down with the glove. All of a sudden, it was a yard sale on the ice. Glove fell, and then so did the pad with it. Laney will beat it to the corner. He'll try and center it. Pinballs around a little bit. NIU will take it the other way. He's getting harassed by Baker. Whips it around. Tough hop. Here comes Laney off to the races. Got two men to beat. He beats them all off the pipe. What a shot, and he beat everything but the post. Laney back at it again, but it's taken by Carlock. Carlock has to dance around with it. His teammate's going to have to touch up. Played forward, and we might have an icing here. We will.
Well, Jackson Laney, best look of the game for the Braves so far. And last night, for those that were not watching, or maybe those who do remember, Laney had a beautiful backhand goal in the second period, and he was stumbling to his knees and still managed to get the shot off. So you see the offensive pressure once again right there for Jackson Laney in the first period of this game.
Nice wheels there, too. He really turned on the Jets for that one, as we'll have Mink taking the face-off. He ties him up and knocks him off the puck. Slapped around a little bit. Into the corner, thrown on from an awkward-looking angle. That'll be set behind the net. And we got a stoppage of play.
Gavin Mink, another player that had a good night last night for the Braves, scored a goal. And he'll be graduating in December this year, so he will not be able to play next semester. So certainly trying to get as many points as he can while he's still a member of this Bradley team.
Making the most of his time for sure. Mink will lose that one. And it'll be pounced on by Kapik. And we will have another face-off. Third time's the charm here for the Braves.
Yeah, early going, Mitch. 7-2 the shots for Bradley over NIU. And this was a different story. We saw NIU control the tempo early on in the first. Braves setting the tone right now, though.
Honda shovels it back. Shot on net and turned away. Honda now in the corner. They'll whip it over to Baker. Baker loses it. He'll center in front of Daniels. Daniels could not pull the trigger. He was in tight quarters right there. Could not get a shot off. Even if he did, I don't know if he would have had much room to do anything with it. Meanwhile, NIU tries to get it out of the zone. They cannot. Radman will chase after it. Daniels does a nice job pinching to keep it in. Little give and go with Baker, who will set up shop behind the net. Tries to center it for Honda, but that pass is picked off. Buss has it behind the net. He'll turn it over. Here's the shot. That one goes wide. Baker tracks it down. Cycling towards the center. Works his way into the slot. Rips one, and that one just wide. Honda now shovels it over to Daniels. Daniels tries to give it right back to him. Meets a little resistance. He will circle now. Centers it, Riondo, and turned away by the right pad of Kapek. What a nice save from the NIU goaltender. And they finally get it out of the zone. Bradley threatening there, could not get a goal. Cornell will try now. He'll move in and shoots it right into the mitt of Kapek.
This has been a terrific start for the Bradley Braves. They have continued to pound shots toward the net here in the first few minutes, and that was a really sneaky play by Jack Riondo, just wibbling his way into the slots and getting a good shot opportunity, but better save by Kapek to keep this game scoreless.
Pullman in to take the draw here for the Braves, and you're right. Well done trying to get to the front of the net there. Work to the top, misplayed, and Berger will have to whip it back in. Riondo comes in, pinches, keeps it in. Here's Pullman now, backhander, just wide. Pullman behind the net, he gets his pocket picked. Laney will throw it near the front of the net and hit someone. Skips aside. Meanwhile, it's sent down the other way. No icing is the call. Nice hustle right there. That was Tennell who saved the icing. But it's back in the NIU zone. Shoveled ahead. Here come the Huskies, 2-on-2s. Messner tries to weasel his way through. Slips past one, behind the net now. Centering attempt, no one home. And work down the other way, we will have another icing.
Well, want to give you a big shout out, Mitch. I know you're a member of the club baseball team here at Bradley, and you're in full uniform right now up in the booth, and you made it over, so we appreciate your dedication. I heard you guys got a big win today as well.
We did. Doubleheader sweep, but that's a good thing we're not on camera. I'm putting the B in bum right now. I got dirt all over me, but we're happy to be here covering some D3 Bradley hockey. Radman has it at the top. He'll send it on net, but turned away easily. That puck had some hang time, hits off one of the Owen Center rafters and ricochets down out of play. And that low ceiling, we talked about this last broadcast we have. It's an interesting element. One of the many charms, I guess you could call it. A nice way of putting it on this Owen Center here.
Yeah, we get that usually at least once a game. Yeah. On some occasions,
the low ceiling, the dusty lights.
That's
here,
right. not the nicest venue in Peoria, but
it's got character.
That's right. It does.
The Braves call it home. Won by NIU. Radman will center it. Reed, a ricochet attempt. That one no good, but a nice stick from Harris. I like the idea from him there. Riondo knocks it down. Questionably high stick, but they'll say it was below the crossbar. Pullman has it behind the net now. He'll try and cycle it the other way, but Gar is there to pick off the pass. Traffic jam in the corner. Gar comes away with it. He'll push one on net. And not much on that shot. Braves able to come back up with it. Radman sends it back in. Berger with it now. Looking over his options. He will bank one off the boards to Pullman. Pullman does a nice job knocking it down. He's going to whip one on net. Saved by the stick of Kapek. Radman now. He'll backhand one in. Handled easily and kept in play. He's going to head off for a change. Some fresh legs on the ice here for the Huskies. Gar spins and fires, no one home. Tadell will intercept the pass though. He'll split the defense, tries to jackhammer one on net, but that one blocked. So it'll be Grippo who loses it. Braves will get possession, and that one knocked into the NIU bench.
Yeah, Johnny Whitelaw's got to be very careful there in the defensive end for Bradley, especially when you're right in front of your goaltender. And just taking care of the puck is such an important part of the game. And so Bradley having a little trouble with that in the defensive zone early on, but still a lot of time left to clean that up.
Face-off win, immediately shot on net from Daniels, right into the chest of Kapek. Bradley defense looks to head the other way. That one hits a skate, but fortunate bounce for Bradley, right back to him. Here's Daniels working his way in above the face-off dot. That one sent wide. Honda trying to box his way back into the puck. He cannot. Ruttenberg has it. That one knocked away with a Bradley stick. To the side of the center now. Honda couldn't get a good wood on it. Rides the rails out of the board, so Cornell will have to pick it up. Baker shoves it back in. NIU having trouble with their breakouts from their own zone here. They seem to be stuck in the neutral zone for most of this game, having trouble getting any sort of entry into the Braves' half blue line. Daniels banks it off the boards. A bit long, though. McCoy going to try and track it down for the Huskies. He cannot. We will have an icing. A lot of icings so far this one.
Yeah, we certainly have had a lot. Yesterday we had hardly any whistles the first period. It's been a little bit of a different story here in the first part of this period. A little bit more than halfway through the first, 9:12 to go in it.
Mink to take the draw. He's got Rich behind him. He tried to go to Rich, but kind of megged Rich. Went back to the point, sent wide. IU tries to get it out now. It's Meakins. He'll send it forward to McCoy, but McCoy not on the same page as him, so once again, NIU going to have to chase. Sent ahead. McCoy. Cross ice to Regal. The Gousset will send it back. They're playing a little catch between the two teams here. Off McCoy's skate. Back into the zone. So Berger will look to get it. He's going to look over his options, decides to send a bank pass up to Riondo. Riondo loses it. Sent back in the zone, but the Eagles teammate's going to have to touch up here. Radman behind the net. Radman not a whole lot on that one. That ricochets away. Riondo keeps it in, shovels it across for Pullman. Pullman can't get to it. They'll knock him along the boards. Here's Regal in front. Whitelaw with it now. And still messing around with it in front now. Dangerous attempt, still loose. Sent to the front in the slot, and it is held by Mazurek. What a save by him to hold on to that. There was trouble brewing in front of the net.
Yeah, Mazurek bailing his teammates out. It was a turnover that probably should have been a clear for Bradley defensively. And anytime you have a turnover like that, you got to hope your goaltender bails you out, and that's exactly what Mazurek did right there. So smart job by him to cover and get the whistle.
McCoy wins the draw. Monty rips one. That one ricochets right to Daniels, though. Odd man rush could be developing. Daniels heading in. He's got Honda with the toe drag. Shot! Oh, what a save by K-Peck, turning him away. Guard now has it in the corner. He's trying to get it out. He's being harassed by the Bradley offense, though. He will send it out. Cornell will get there first. Harris coming in to pester him. Harris picks his pocket, gets behind the net. The Bradley reinforcements come to clean it up, so here's Daniels. He'll bank it off the boards to himself. Daniels off to the races once again. Inside by the dot, tries to weasel his way into the front. He cannot. It is poked away. Baker up to Cornell. He'll send it in front. Daniels once again. Backhand attempt turned away by K-Peck. Another good look there for Daniels. Just could not finish. Monty with it now. He'll send it out. The Braves will send it right back in. Seems to be the story of the game thus far. Shoveled out once again. Riondo. And we have an offsides here, I believe.
That is correct. And I think if you're NIU right now, Mitch, your number one objective is just finding a way to slow down Zach Daniels. He's been all over the ice and getting some good shots toward the net. That's a good good start for Bradley. Now you just got to find a way to bury it past the goaltender.
Right by him. Also, too, for NIU, they're just having trouble getting it out of their zone. It seems to be, the ice seems to be slanted Bradley's direction as we got 6:03 remaining in the first period. So it'll be Grippo. That's a turnover to Riondo. Over to Radman. Holm knocks it back in. And there we have a turnover. Here's Grippo heading the other way. He'll send it on net. 5-hole slam, rebound, the net gets dislodged. And I believe it was Grippo who came crashing into the goalie. Let's take a look at it here.
Yeah, so you see, it does look like, I believe that, can't tell the number on that, but yeah, you see it collided, and there's no way that Mazurk is able to make a save, and that's why you blow it dead. Net came off anyway.
It kind of looks like when the replay, Berg kind of manhandled him into the net there, and that's how it got dislodged as he was crashing hard, so we will have a whistle. Clement will take the draw for the Huskies against Pullum, and he will lose it. So here comes Bradley now. Sent ahead. Mulaney meets some resistance. Oh, off the stick there from Riondo, and almost an inadvertent deflection. As Carlock will send it forward. Nice play by Berger to keep it away from the slot. NIU still with it, probing behind the net. Sent to the center. Kraz with it. Kraz throws it on. Rebound. Wraps it around the net. Top to Meshner. Another centering attempt here. Carlock back to the point. Redirection. NIU still with it. Their best sequence of the game so far. Tries to get it to the center. Across he does, and it is blocked. Nice job by Pullum getting the stick on that one. I beg your pardon, that was Gousset. Here's Carlock behind the net now. He'll send it across. That one dangerously redeflected in front. Sent back into the slot. Laney's going to have to track it down to the corner. He will win that foot race. He's going to send it forward. Looks like a little tie-up in the blue line there. But Braves come out of the chaos with the puck. Riondo, pass intercepted. Miesner sends it forward. Kraz gets a little check there. He'll cough up the puck. Here's Riondo now with it. Didn't get as much on that dump-in attempt as he would have liked. That's fired off of him on the clearing attempt, so it'll stay in. Riondo tumbles to the ice. Meanwhile, a centering attempt. That one no good. Second attempt blocked. And Mink with it now. He'll lose it behind the net for the Huskies. Sent forward, just a bad first touch from Harris. And we have a whistle.
Yeah, Harris was just behind the red line there, so that's why you get the icing against NIU. Shots on goal right now, 15-11 in favor of Bradley. But already to have 15 shots at this stage of the first period, 3:29 to go, is a good sign for Bradley. They just keep peppering the goaltender.
Definitely have to be feeling pretty good about themselves at this point. Just no goals to show for it. Sent out. Cornell keeps it in. This behemoth of a man for NIU tries to carry it out. Pass across. No one home, though, for the Huskies. McCoy will dump it in. Bradley tracks it down first. Daniels over to Honda now. Honda slicing his way in. He shoots one, and it is gloved by Kapek. Kapek's looks sharp here tonight. Braves have tried to go to that glove side a couple of times, and he's been up to the task on each occasion.
Yeah, this was a pretty good look here for Jared Honda. Point blank, just squared it up, and a good glove save by Kapek, who, again, as you mentioned, been very strong in the first. Ooh.
Honda right off the face-off. Right back at him. Kapek is ready. Tried to catch him off guard there.
He did, but Kapek was ready. Keeps this game scoreless.
Honda again here. Refs barking some orders here, getting everyone set. Honda. Good idea, trying to go to the side with it. But NIU will come away with it. Grippo has it. He'll slap it off the boards. Bradley pinches and keeps it in. Honda tripped up there, and we have a delayed penalty. Regal will dump it back in, and Radman will touch it, and we have a whistle, and we will see our first power play opportunity for the Braves here this afternoon.
Yeah, you see that's a pretty clear trip. Honda goes down, draws the penalty, and as a result, that's going to be Max Ruttenberg that goes for 2. And a big chance here, as you mentioned, first power play of the game for the Braves.
Yeah, and you alluded to, sometimes as a hockey player, you get that stick around your ankles, you go down a little easily, but Honda got his money's worth there. That was definitely a trip. So Honda will take the draw here on the power play. He will win it back, send across to Berger. Berger with a half slapper. That one somehow slips to the back of boards through traffic. Daniels will send it back up to the point. Right back to Daniels. He works his way up to the dot. He'll rip one on net. That one just wide. Berger back at the point. Berger surveys, sends it back down low. Honda has it. He sets up shop behind the net. Moves it across to Daniels. Daniels back to Honda. Little shove in front. Honda waits, sends it up to Daniels now. Daniels centering, redirection. Deflected wide. No shot on goal there. Braves continue to probe, and it's turned over. Here come the Huskies the other way. It's Clement trying to work his way in front and taken away from Daniels. Nice defensive effort right there. Here come the Braves now looking to respond. Berger slips past one, cannot slip past another, but he will track down the puck anyway. He meets some resistance at the point, and it is cleared out. NIU gets it out of danger for now. Mazurek having a little trouble with it, but he's able to get rid of it. It looked like his skate gave out on him a little bit there, but able to compose himself and get rid of the puck. Meanwhile, it's Baker slicing through one. He gives someone a shoulder, and he hits the ice, but the puck sent the other way. 40 seconds remaining on this power play, 1:08 remaining in the period. Bradley looking for one last rush here with 30 seconds on the odd man advantage. Here's Daniels with it now. Daniels surveys, works his way in, goes in wide. Now he's going to cycle around the net, sends it across. Pullum rips one, and that one stopped. Or Gousset, I beg your pardon. Behind the net now. Back to Daniels. Centering attempt, no good. Gousset, he'll center it. Wide, oh, the puck rattled around in front and pinball everywhere but the back of the net. A wide open cage for the Braves, and they could not capitalize. Cornell will keep it in now. Power play is up. So NIU back at full strength. Here's Harris now. Harris is going to send one on that, and that is easily blockered aside. Sent back to Harris between the wickets there and back. Meshner is going to take a stroll and run out the clock. So, after one period of play, nothing has been decided. We are 0-0. What did you see from that first period there, Matt?
Yeah, wow, a lot to digest right there for both those teams. Bradley clearly looking the better of the two so far in this contest, but again, this has been a back-and-forth battle. Very similar to yesterday. We were scoreless after the first, and we're scoreless after the first here again. So, but in the meantime, we're going to go down to ice level as Meagan Ruger-Smith has her thoughts on the first. Meagan?
Bradley's offense started strong this period, carrying that momentum that they built last night in their win against NIU. They were aggressive, had a lot of the offensive possession this period, and put a lot of pressure on NIU's defense. NIU's defense seems to be holding up really well. Staying sharp and staying strong is the key for them to keep themselves in the game next period. If Bradley can keep up this aggressive offense, hopefully they can get one in and start building a lead against NIU. Back up to you guys.
Well, thank you for the analysis there. I think honestly, NIU, if I'm head coach right now, I'm focusing on how do we get some sort of entry zone attack, because it seemed like things were getting mucked up a little bit in the neutral zone for them. Yeah,
neutral zone in the transition game really has been a struggle, I think, for both of these teams. More so though for NIU than Bradley, but again, there's a lot of game left, and if you're head coach Gorsica for NIU, you just find a way to keep pressing and mix some things up a little bit in the locker room. But again, shots on goal were 18-12 in favor of Bradley. So we're getting more shots than we saw at this time last night. But a lot of hockey left, and we'll see what we get here in the second and third periods.
All right. Before we head to break, you're coach of the Braves. What are you telling your team to put the biscuit in the basket?
Yeah, if I'm head coach Chase Sisk, I'm telling him, let's just keep putting pressure there. There's chances galore. You mentioned the one where the puck seemed to go everywhere but the back of the net. You have to think one of these days, one of these opportunities, they're due for one to go in the back of the net. So just keep putting pressure on the goaltender Matthew Kapik for NIU, and I think they'll be in a good position moving forward.
All right, after 20, we got donuts on the scoreboard. We will get you geared up for the second period in a little bit. we are back and better than ever here at the Owen Center. Bradley is all knotted up at 0 with the Northern Illinois Huskies. They're leading the shot department 19-12, and we are 45 seconds away from puck drop here. Matt, what are you looking for in period number 2?
Yeah, what I'm looking for in period number 2, Mitch, is to see if Bradley can sustain the pressure that they were applying against NIU. Again, quick shifts need to be a key thing. I think so far Bradley's done a good job at that, of keeping guys on the ice, but I'm also looking for NIU to have a little bit of a pushback of their own. Again, you mentioned it, they were really stuck in their own half of the ice, not getting past the red line in the neutral zone all that often. So we'll see if that carries over or if we get more zone time for the Huskies. But nonetheless, shots on goal, 18-12 in that first period for Bradley, quite a bit for the Braves. Almost averaging out would be about 60 right now, about 50 or so. So we'll see what we get in the second period.
Well, K-Pick's been
having a little mic difficulties a little bit, but we're all good.
Yeah, wait, can you hear me? Test it.
Yes, we can. All you got to do is twist your mic, just a little boom, having an on-air production meeting here. But just twist it like this, just like that.
People want to hear here. All right. Well, I can't hear myself. Hopefully you can hear me.
You can't hear yourself. Oh, no, that's not good.
Boy, it is just a disaster here in production.
Is that any better?
There, nope. Still nothing.
Here, let's switch headsets.
The headset switch has been completed, and we are underway. We apologize, folks, for the technical difficulties. Here comes the Huskies with it, centering attempt. Intercepted, and Riondo will try and send it out, but that pass intercepted. Whipped on the net, hit a Bradley skate, and it'll be sent back behind the net, and Berger will grab it. Push forward and stop. No, I don't think either side knew where it was for a second. So it'll be Laney who has it along the boards. He's going to hold it. Tries to drop it off for a teammate. No one home there. Riondo will come get it. He'll send it out. That one rattles down, but hits K-Peck's stick, and there will be no icing. So Monty will push it forward. Beat some traffic, and here comes NIU. 3-on-2 developing. They try and slip past one. They cannot. Good defense right there from Berger, as that one juggled up and out of play. And a lucky fan for a souvenir. We'll promptly give it right back.
What a good man right there. Okay, we figured it out. So all you got to do is, if you hear yourself muffled, you just twist the microphone boom like that.
Matt trying to make me look like an idiot on the air. Not very hard to do. So
I'm just trying to help you out for the future, so you're ready. Like I said, on-air production meeting. This is what we do.
Yes. You pulling back the curtain for the folks at home.
Of course.
Here's Honda racing in now. He'll take it over the blue line. He'll send it himself, and that one turned away by K-Peck's pad. He'll drop it back to Daniels. Daniels meeting some resistance. Up to Regal now. Regal, nice job keeping it in. But it'll be sent around the other way. So Regal going back to get it. He'll send it out. Not a whole lot on that pass, so it is stolen. Here's McCoy now. He'll slap one in. They try and clear it out. Baker. Canceled out by an NIU stick. Spun and fired back into the zone. Regal behind the net. He gets checked from Harris. That one rattled off the glass. Caught by Honda. Honda races in. Honda to the slot. That shot ricocheted wide. A centering attempt for Daniels, no good. And here comes the Huskies other way. Breakaway developing. Backhand shot turned away and slips through, and they score. NIU strikes first. And it is 1-0.
Well, what a way to start this second period for the Huskies, and we'll get the official goal scoring here in just a second.
Justin Garr was the goal scorer there.
I think it was a turnover, so. Okay.
Turnover.
19 unassisted.
Turnover on the play, and Garr went off to the races. Backhand that Missouri got a piece of and just slipped past him.
Yeah, but you talk about being a momentum killer as well for the Bradley Braves. That is exactly what they needed to start this period, and that is NIU's in a good spot here moving forward. That's well done by the Huskies, able to get that through.
That is a big goal indeed, because Bradley won the first period in everything except for the scoring, basically, and now they find themselves trailing. So Kapek able to keep the Huskies in the game just long enough for them to snatch a early 1-0 lead. We'll see how the Braves respond. Not a good start for them there, as there is an icing, so it'll be back into their zone.
First lead of the weekend as well for NIU. They did not lead at all yesterday, so a little bit of unfamiliar territory for them, but they'll, of course, take it.
The Huskies will embark on this uncharted territory here, and we'll see how they handle it. Monty pushed it across, and it is quickly intercepted. Rock dumps it in. Here comes the Huskies the other way. Stretch pass ahead. Here comes Ruttenberg with it now. He's got a man with him. Ruttenberg will just throw it on net. That one turned aside. Back into the corner now. Little resistance here. We'll see who comes out with it. And they converge in the corner still. Puck still not out. Surprised the whistle hasn't been blown yet. There's some mad hacking going down there. And finally, NIU comes away with it. Chance in the slot, turned away. What a save by Mazurek right there. He stoned him point blank. Another shot, and that one pounced on. 2 A+ opportunities for the Huskies, and Mazurek passed the test.
Yeah, wow. NIU really not letting up off the gas here. And how about the fact that they were able to get that out of the corner, the scrum on the sideboards, and still get a really good chance is extremely impressive. Mazurek's going to have to stand tall here as he faces this barrage from NIU.
Pullum will win that draw, so Berger will have it now. He's getting pecked at, so he'll dump it ahead to Laney. Laney drops it right back to him and handled easily. Not a whole lot of bodies in front of the net. That's an easy one to see all the way, and it was handled well.
Was handled well, and again, this is a unfamiliar territory for Bradley this period. Offensive zone face-off coming up for them. We'll see if they can take advantage.
It'll be Pullum again here. This time he will lose the draw. Oh, a shot in front, turnover, I think. Errant pass, it seemed like. Pullum had an opportunity, and he sent an errant shot wide. NIU still trying to get it out. Meagan's with it. Berger will just throw his stick in there, and that is out.
I don't know what Berger was going for there, but it ended up in the clouds.
Yeah, he was frustrated. It's like, move the puck, and then just shovels it out.
So with that, face-off will come to the neutral zone. We'll see, but yeah, Berger just wasn't even trying to hit the net.
Looked like he was going into a pizza oven with that stick, the way he just jammed it in there. The neutral zone face-off. Won again by the Huskies. They're doing a nice job in the face-off dot so far. 2-on-2. And there's a trip there. Nothing called. Mischner has it. Dances past one, and then he gets tripped, and we will have a delayed penalty. And there it is. So the Huskies have a chance to extend their lead here. Big penalty kill for the Braves coming up.
Yeah, this is going to be on Pullum. And I don't know about this looking at it, to be honest with you. And yeah, it does. I guess he does look like he gets his leg out. Maybe a little bit of a sell there by the Huskies.
I feel like when you're falling, you don't stick your hands up like you're getting shot. You're usually trying to brace the fall there. So maybe a little bit of an acting job there, but
it still was a penalty, though. Let's be honest. It was. That's the correct call. But big chance for NIU on the power play here.
Sold well, regardless. Sent back the other way, so some early seconds of this power play will trickle off the clock. NIU tries to get reset here. Carlock has it. He's coming forward with a head of steam. He's going to take it himself. Carlock works his way in. Still has it. He's going to take it behind the net. Coast to coast for Carlock. He finally gives it up. Mischner at the point. Back to Carlock. To Mischner, a big slapper that is turned away. Tennell now. He's still looking. He'll give it up. Blocked by Rock, so it'll be sent back up. Clement works his way. Toe drag move. Still loose in front. Bradley comes up with it. They'll send it out. It just gets past Tennell, and they will have to regroup.
Good job by Bradley's defense corps stepping up in front of Mazurk there to get it out.
Tennell walks right back into the zone. Down low in the corner, he will pass it over to Carlock. Carlock back up top to Mischner. Across to Tennell. Now it's Clement. Into the corner. Loose stick there from Gar, so Gar is stickless. As Mischner will turn it away. That's kicked away, and we got another penalty coming up. 30 seconds left, and there's going to be a 5-on-3. Whipped on net, that one wide. Goalie going to the bench. There will be an extra attacker here. There's 22 seconds remaining in this first penalty. Another one coming. Back up top. They're going to play a little catch. Over to Mischner. Oh, what a stick right there from Rock. That might have saved a goal. The cage was wide open. NIU retains possession as they continue to probe here. Ripped on net. That one held, and we will have a 5-on-3 for 4 seconds here.
Yeah, that's just not a good penalty to take right there by Jared Honda.
Oh, that's a good one. Interference.
And I think they're going to call it interference, but obviously it was for kicking the stick. And, you know, you're allowed to move it out of the way, but, you know, it was very clear that Jared Honda deliberately kicked the stick.
He knew what he was doing there, yep.
And that's one that could be avoided for Bradley. And now, once again, they'll have 4 seconds of 5-on-3 power play time for NIU.
Well, luckily for Bradley there, with all the passing going on, a lot of time was chewed up, so it's only 4 seconds of the 5-on-3, but obviously you don't want to kill 2 simultaneous penalties. So the first one has been thwarted. Now we got another one here for the Huskies. So it's Buss with it behind the net. He'll move it up to Harris. Harris looking over. Back to Harris. Harris works his way to the front. He tries to drop it off for Buss. Monty will have to save the day and keep it in. Harris with it still. Dancing around. Gives it up to Monty. Back to Harris. Harris, nice job with his skate there to get possession of that one. Back up to Monty. Monty juggling around with it. He's able to keep it in the zone, and now out of play. Nice job by the Bradley power play converging there to get it out. It was Ethan Baker that set that one out of play.
Yeah, 1:15 to go on this power play for NIU. And again, sort of like that first or the second power play that we had from them just a few minutes ago. Lots of good passing. It's just the execution, getting the shots toward the net has been the struggle, or finishing, so to speak, been the struggle for NIU.
Clement wins the draw, but here comes Baker the other way. Baker with only one man to beat. He sends it wide. Coasting in is Daniels, who will just casually flip that right back in. Baker comes flying in to break it up. Now there's some pressure coming from the Braves. Behind the net, Daniels has it. Daniels backhands one up to Cornell, who will happily take that, waltz his way out of the zone, kill some more time, play a little catch with Rock. Rock has it now. He'll send it across ice, and that one saucers into the corner. 40 seconds remaining on the power play. Nice job by this Braves penalty kill here. 30 seconds now, NIU's got a chance for another rush. Clement steams ahead. Little stop and go. Clement behind the net now. He's got Carlock in front. He'll dump it off to him. Carlock wraparound attempt, tries to stuff it home, and it's in!
Oh, my goodness.
Carlock scores on the wraparound, I believe. We have yet to see a sign here. The bench is celebrating. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I don't know if this went in. I was keeping my eye on the official that was down in the corner here, and I don't know if I saw a goal signal. I don't think it is going to be a goal.
There is no goal signal. We saw the NIU bench celebrating, but they keep it out of the line. So still 1-0 here. 16 seconds remaining on the power play. Point shot. That one turned aside. Tennell in the corner with it now. He'll get it jarred loose. Gar comes in to apply some pressure, but it is still sent out. Laney, nice job poking it past the NIU defense. Carlock will take it himself once again. Tries to work his way in front. Just too many Braves to beat. Here comes Laney now ahead. He's got some wheels. He'll Send one on net and right into the chest protector and absorbed by K-Pick.
Well, Bradley back at even strength as they successfully kill off the 2 penalties in a row, and that's a really good sign for Bradley moving forward. Of course, being down 1-0, you had to expect NIU was going to continue their pressure on the power play. They survived the sequence, and now an offensive zone faceoff to work with here with 11:14 to go in the second period.
Whitelaw keeps it in off the faceoff. The corner now, and some bodies piled up in front of the net. Rondo is trying to stab at it, couldn't get it through the pad.
Yeah, this was very similar to what we just saw on the other end of the rink with NIU, and Bradley getting the chance of their own. And again, good goaltending all around from Matthew Kapik here today.
Rondo turns, fires, and that one, what a glove save right there from Kapik. There was traffic in front, the backhanded saucer, and he reached out and plucked it out of the air.
Yeah, another good sequence from Kapik, and a little delayed there on the replay, but again, it shows you how good he's been so far in this game as he stopped all 25 shots so far.
Perfect thus far. The Braves trying to put a blemish on that resume. That one thrown in front, but no one is there. Bus will move it across. Radman. That one sent the other way. There will be an icing. Whitelaw touches it. So the Braves will have an offensive zone face-off here.
Well, we're almost at the halfway point of this game, Mitch, and again, score still remains 1-0. But I like the response that Bradley has given. Hopefully, if you're a Bradley fan at least, that penalty kill can give you some life here heading into the final half of this hockey game. And again, like you mentioned, offensive zone face-off for the Braves. And they've been good in the circle tonight.
7 shots on goal this period for the Braves, 8 for the Huskies. As Radman will press along. And the Braves will win that foot race there. Berger has it. He is being absolutely harassed by McCoy, who keeps pestering him. Gar's going to come in to help. He'll knock that back. McCoy back at it. There's a big hit from McCoy. Laid the hammer down on Rousset. There's an axe swat there from Harris on. And it'll be sent back into the zone. Oh, turned away by Missouri. Dangerous opportunity right there. Big save. Still loose in front, and he will smother that one quickly. Couple good looks right there from the Huskies.
Very good looks indeed, and I think Bradley was just trying to get the clear there, and things went south pretty quick for them. So Missouri, again, bailing out his team. He's had to do that quite a few times here so far in this hockey game.
Indeed, he has. As it'll be Tennell who takes the draw. They will lose it, though. Sent over to Daniels. Howe with it at the point. Rock gets knocked off the puck. Grippo back up to the blue line. Sent right back down. Bad angle of pursuit from the Huskies, so that'll be sent out of the zone. Howe has it with Daniels pestering him. Moved up to Rock. Over to Baker. Across to Daniels. Daniels carries it in. He'll drop it off for Honda just a bit behind him. Didn't lead him well enough. Here come the Huskies now. Grippo shoots, and that one deflects all over the place, but nowhere near the net. Back in front, another chance, and that one turned away by Missouri again. Baker with it. He'll turn it away from get it out of harm's way. Daniels across. Cornell. He'll take it along the right wing. Played ahead. Rock has it. Braves going to get a change. 8:22 remaining in period number 2 here. Only one goal between the two teams. Big stretch pass. Here comes Clement. One man to beat. He cannot. Missouri stones him with the right pad. kept in the zone, no. They're looking for another chance. Mishmer sends it behind. Clement has it. What a good look from Clement there on the breakaway. Just couldn't cash it in. Clement behind the net. He'll drop it right back behind the net. Centering attempt, no good. Howe with it now. Big pad stop. Boy, that right pad's been dangerous. Another shot off the pipe. Up top, Howe. That hits a knee. Back into the corner. Dangerous opportunity for the Huskies. Again, another centering attempt. That one pushed wide. Dangerously close to getting their second goal of the game. Howe with it. Huskies still trying to apply some pressure. Kaz will come down and get it. Bad angled shot, handled easily by Missouri. Tries to send it out. They cannot. So the peppering of Missouri will continue for now. Finally sent out, but it looks like we are going to have an icing, so this Tyre-Bradley line is going to have to stay on the ice for another shift.
They are. This has been a wild sequence, and you can see some of the Bradley players just bending over to catch their breath right now. That's the kind of period it's been, at least the past few minutes. And so Missouri is doing everything he can, bailing out his team left and right. And now, if you're Bradley, you just have to find a way to get this unit off the ice as quick as you can, because, of course, with an icing, you cannot change if you are the team that had the icing called against them.
Face-off won by the Braves. Still have to get it out of their zone, though. Harris will send it forward, and we might have another icing here. Will Monty get to it first? He will, so they got another shift. And you can see they're just desperately trying to get off the ice right at this point.
Yeah, there's really the only way that they can do that is send it up the boards, and it's gone too far both times. And we talked about short shifts, right, in the start of this game, and this has been the longest group, I think, so far of the game out there for Bradley right now. They got to find a way to get off the ice as soon as possible.
The barrage of shots continue. It will not. Nice block from there to ensure that doesn't happen. Daniels works his way into the zone. Some legs can finally get off the ice. Pushes his way into front. Oh, what a move to work his way into the front. Just could not stuff it home. Another centering attempt sent behind the net. Harris will track it down. Looks over his options. Sends it forward, but fanned on the pass. He'll pick it right back up, though. Sidesteps through one. Little shimmy shake through two. Centers it through McCoy, number 3. Gar will pick it up. Sent on net. One save. Two saves. Sent out. Here's Rousset now. Rousset's clearing attempt stifled there. So he'll send it across to Berger. Berger can't handle it. Mink has it. Mink looking. He gets that slashed away from him. Sent forward, though. They will carry it into the zone. Mink will go track it down. Howe behind the net. He completely whiffed on that. Play it ahead. Grippo. Shot. Oh, what a save right there. It was headed for the 5-hole, but he closed the wickets before it could split them. Sent back the other way, and we have an icing.
Yeah, another icing against Bradley here. And this line of, looks like Berger's out there. Jacob Gousset is out there as well for the Bradley Braves. And so, Gavin Menk as well. You see, might be a little confused seeing 73 out there. That is David Crawford, who is wearing David Tuttle's jersey. Of course, Tuttle, a member of the D2 team, and there's been some issues here with the jerseys. So that is Crawford, who's normally a goalie, skating out, wearing 73 today for Bradley in white.
Crawford will push it forward. As Rich loses control of it, sent to the other corner. Carlock, he'll meet up with Berger. To work in the corner. Crawford comes flying in. Still stuck in that corner. Two Braves fanned on it. Still working to get it out. Mischner will get it. Skating backwards. He'll play it forwards now. But right into the hands of a Brave. Redmond has it. Cody Redmond works his way in, drops it off to Carlock. Carlock gets around one. Oh, what a stick right there for Berger. Right back to him, sent in and stoned by Kapek.
Well, here we go. Berger and it looked like as well Noah Carlock getting into it. But how about the play from Caleb Berger to do the full extension there and make the play? And we could have some penalties as a result of this, I think.
Yeah, Harris is hot right now. He came crashing into the net, or Carlock,
yep.
He came crashing into the net hard, and he's having a word or two with the officials.
Let's see what we get. I think Berger and Carlock are both going to go here for roughing after the whistle. Let's
Carlock
see.
in disbelief.
All right, 26 black, 2-minute rough, 26 white, 2-minute rough, 5-on-5.
Okay, we are going to turn our ice mics down a bit.
Oh, wow, I was enthralled by the dialect exchange there.
Well, again, roughing after the whistle, so we're going to remain 5-on-5 as you heard. But as you can see, the emotions are running a bit high.
Well, Carlock having some words with not only the official, Berger as well there, who got into a little scuffle in front of the net. And, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens when these two converge outside the penalty box here, if there's any more extracurriculars. Berger doesn't seem too phased by it, though.
4-on-4, put them both up on the clock.
Oh, so they are going to do 4-on-4, it looks like.
Which would be, yeah, I would think that was the correct call.
Which, of course, opens up the ice a little bit more, and so that could be good for either team, I guess.
I was going to ask, who do you think has the edge here with a little bit of extra ice space?
Well, I think the way that NIU has been attacking the last few minutes, it's got to favor them a little bit more. But, again, you have some more time to work on your passing, setting things up offensively. But if you're Bradley, you can't let this escape from you here with 4:46 to go in the second period.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Regal out here. Maybe he will at part of this shift, but he's one of Bradley's faster skaters, which you would think be able to take advantage of the extra space. But it'll be Rock, Daniels, and Baker for the three forwards. Intercepted by Clement, kept in by Boss. Boss looks, he'll give it right back to Clement, to Mischner. Mischner completely whiffed on that one, so Clement will have to track it down. He does. He comes up with it, works his way to the front, knocked off the puck. Nice job by the Bradley defense. Rock was one of the culprits there. Here comes Baker headed in the other way. He's got Daniels with him. He's going to send it on net. Rebound, and he scores! Daniels picks up the loose change in front and cashes it home. 1-1 game.
Well, how about this play by Ethan Baker? Or, yes, it looked like Baker, and the big juicy rebound comes right onto Zach Daniels.
2-23-10.
And Baker and Cornell picking up the assists on that. And once again, Daniels continues to have a great weekend as he gets the goal there for Bradley to tie this game up at 1.
Daniels in the right place at the right time. And it almost looked like Baker did not put a whole lot of that shot. It was almost like he was banking for the rebound there because that was angled right at the right pad from Kapek, who's been so solid tonight, but that's his first one past him. Some sloppy rebound control. So it'll be Rock here looking for the go-ahead goal. Boss backhands it, so he's going to have to circle back for it. But before he can do that, Cornell will pick it up. Thrown on net, turned aside easily. Baker has it again. He's waiting for some reinforcements. He decides, I'm just going to whip one on net instead, and the rebound right back to Daniels, who unloaded a slapper right into the gut of Kapek.
Boy, that was almost exactly like the first goal we saw from Riley. Daniels gets the rebound. This time, though, Kapek, able to make the stop, and so again, a little deja vu from just a couple minutes ago.
Well, good job keeping a stick on the ice, too. He seems to be finding good spots to score. And if you're NIU, you might want to start marking him because slipping past with no one to hold him in check. That shot blocked, so Regal will get it. 41 seconds remaining on this 4-on-4. Riondo will send that one in. A little head-hunting shot buzzes past Monty's ears into the glove of Kapek, and we'll have another whistle.
Little update here for the Bradley hockey fans out there. D2 team is on the road this weekend. They're taking on the Iowa State Cyclones tonight and tomorrow. And D2 team, Mitch, looking very good. They've won 6 in a row. They've only given up 2 goals in the past 5 games. They have gotten some stellar goaltending from Cole Walter and, of course, the rest of the crew there. Joshua Sule also had a shutout in there. So great job by the D2 team.
Tough task ahead for them as it's Iowa State's homecoming, so that should be a tough road environment for them. Meanwhile, we're going to have a delayed penalty. It looks like another trip, so the Braves will be shorthanded, and Northern Illinois has an opportunity to take the lead right back.
Yeah, this one right behind the nets, and you see the stick gets caught up there a little bit by Mitch Regal. And you were looking for him back out on the ice, but instead he's going to have to serve 2 minutes in the penalty box here.
Boy, first the headset debacle, and then a fellow Mitch does me wrong. This makes me look terrible tonight so far.
Well, now we've got 4-on-3 here, Mitch, so lots of room to work with. It's almost like a power play in overtime of the NHL. Lots of space to work with.
Clement will win the draw. Tennell comes up with it. He sends it across. Whipped on net, turned aside easily by Missouri. Gar will spank it over to the side. Still looking over his options. No resistance here. Tennell walks right into it, down the side of the net. He's going to moonwalk behind. And here comes Baker out of the box. Set to head. Here's Honda now. Honda's got a breakaway. He'll drive in. Oh, and it's poked away. What a defensive effort right there. That's Carlock. Carlock gets knocked off the puck by Berger. Two have some history about 3 minutes ago.
Yes, they do. Great job by Carlock, though, defensively. The stick lift perfectly executed to keep this game all squared up at 1.
Honda doing a nice job keeping the puck on the stick as long as he did, but Carlock eventually just overwhelmed him. Gar is going to run into Berger there. Oh, he splits the defense. Here comes Baker. Oh, and his pocket's picked again. Oh, mercy. 2 great defensive plays here from the Huskies, robbing Bradley of 2 breakaways.
Oh, that was an incredible play by Ethan Baker, though, to handle that puck. That was beautiful.
Walked in as Gar. Rebound in front. Gar has it again. He's going to settle it down now. Juicy rebound in front, but Zurich able to stop both of them as Rock will come up with it. He spins away from one, sends it down the other way. No contact there, so there will be, I beg your pardon, there was, I think, off the glove, so there will be no icing. Turn around the other way. As Carlock comes strolling in, he'll take it now. Picks up some speed. Works his way to the center. He's going to take it himself. Whips one off. Oh, off the crossbar again. They've drawn iron 3 times here tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is how the man advantage will end. Inches away from making this 2-1. Sent up to Harris. Harris will play it off his skate. Bus has it now. 1 minute remaining to play in period number 2. Bus cycles back. He'll go behind the net. Laney's after him. Penalty box is clear for both sides here as Pullum will knock that back into the Bradley zone. 35 seconds, chance for another rush. Here come the Huskies. Set in front. Oh, what a hit! Berger laid the hammer down in center ice. Open ice check right there. Pullum will poke it back into the zone. Regal has it over Riondo. Dancing around behind the net. 8 seconds left. Clement will have it. He works his way past 1. 3 seconds. See if he can get a shot off. 2, and he cannot. So the period will end once again after 2. Nothing has been decided. We are knotted up at 1 apiece.
Oh, man, catch your breath, Mitch. What a period that was. Both teams get their first couple of goals of this game. And my goodness, this has been such a fun one. Back and forth we go. Shots are 34-30 Bradley, but NIU has had their fair share of pushes in this period. And, I mean, this thing has had it all. So this is going to be a really, really fun period. But in the meantime, we're going to go down to Meagan Ruger-Smith, who is ice side. Meagan?
The offense really heated up this period on both teams. NIU's offense started off with a great shot, but Bradley was able to follow up, tying it up. This has really become a fast-paced, heated game, and hopefully both teams can just keep up this great intensity that they have, and both teams really need to keep sharp defensively in order to make sure that those shots aren't getting through. Back to you.
Thanks, Megan. And, she brings up a good point. That first period, stylistically, was just kind of a slog for both teams to try and generate any sort of offense. Bradley had a couple opportunities, but NIU really couldn't get out of their zone. This period, trading chances, a lot of speed on both sides, much faster pace game.
Definitely. That was the thing that I was going to mention, too, was just the fact that the pace of this game has picked up dramatically over the course of the period, and I think you can kind of tell just that's how these two teams are. They're very evenly matched. The records are very similar, even though they may not be what they want them to be. Very similar, evenly matched teams, and I think this third period is going to be a lot of fun. This could be next goal wins territory. I don't know. Both goaltenders have been fantastic, so we'll see what we get in the third. But I'm looking forward to it. This has been a lot of fun here this afternoon.
It has. Both teams riding some momentum on each side. We'll see who can grab it in the third period, coming to you next. We are ready for the third and final period of play, or at least regulation play if the score holds. It is 1-1 Bradley, knotted up with the NIU Huskies. Bradley leading the shot department 34-30, but NIU definitely had a much better second period. They won the shots on goal in the second. So, for these two teams, what do they got to do to get the edge?
Well, right now, I think the biggest thing is for both of these teams is how you start the third and final period, because both of them were really good in the second. We talked about at the end of that period just the fact that the pace of the game has picked up quite a bit over that time, and so we'll see if they can continue that high pace. I think, like I said though, Mitch, I think this could be a game where the next goal wins. This could very well be a 2-1 game unless both goaltenders fall apart, but I'm looking for a continuation of the pace of play that we saw in period 2.
Both goalies have been excellent to this point. K-Peck with 33 saves, and then meanwhile his counterpart, Mazurek, he's got 29. So both goalies done a nice job, couple good chances for each team. We saw a couple nice defensive plays in that period too from the Huskies.
Yeah, very good defensive plays. Carlock with a stick lift, Clement with a nice back check play, so both of them have been very good. Before we get going though in the third, want to let the folks know at home, for those that were not listening last night, and we'll get this out on our social media in the coming days, but our broadcast team, or at least I am, not sure about anyone else, but we're going to be headed to Omaha next weekend for the D3 team in their series against the University of Nebraska Omaha Mavericks. Both games will be pretty late, I believe 9:45 p.m. on both Friday and Saturday, but we're going to have live streams right here on the Bradley Hockey Network, so traveling with the team going to be a lot of fun. So hope you can join us for those two games.
That puck hits the ref, and he's feeling it right off the keister for him. It bounced into the mitt of Mazurek. Gloves it easily, but that can't feel not a good way to start the period if you're the official.
Not at all. Hopefully he's all right.
Sent back up to Meester. He'll wrap it around. Big hit along the boards that rattled him, actually. Meester will get it again. He scores! Ripped one from the point. That one finds the back of the twine. An absolute howitzer there, and that one right past him. And the Huskies take a 2-1 lead.
20 from 11.
Yeah, they must have gotten a deflection in front there. That was David Kraz that was there on the shot from Meissner. And so as a result, that is a big goal for NIU, just 20, or not even 20 seconds in, 17 seconds in to this third period. So how about that? Good start for the Huskies, though.
Yeah, now you can't draw it up much better.
And I forgot to change the period, too, on the scoreboard, so that's a good reminder for me to do so.
It is, in fact, the third period here, folks. 30 seconds in, NIU took the early lead. Tried to shovel it out. Meissner back at the point again. He's going to paw it to the side, but no one home. Carlock will take it behind the net. He'll bank it up the boards back to Meissner, who will tap it ahead. Sent to Kraz in front, and that is deflected out of play.
Well, now that we've got the first goal of this period, Mitch, it's so important for Bradley to have a response, and we saw that after that they gave up the first goal of this game. They had a pushback right away, and it ended up resulting in a goal, and so we'll see if Bradley can do the same over the next handful of minutes.
McCoy will take the draw. He'll win it back to Buss. And Buss with it in the corner again. He'll send that one on net, and that is right into the big B on Mazurek's chest. Pretty easy save for him from that distance. No traffic in front.
Yeah, not hard at all for him. And as a result, another face-off to his right.
McCoy and Honda will get a rematch here on the face-off dot. And it looks like McCoy won that one. A little bit of a tie up there. Swatted it to the side. Carlock sends it up to Buss. Buss sends one that I believe hit off Baker. So here's Harris with it now. Back up to Buss. Looking to the corners, Gar waiting in front of the net, but pounced on again, so no big threat there.
Got a little score update for you on the D2 side of things. Again, they are at Iowa State tonight, and they are up the Iowa State Cyclones are up 4-1. So there's a little bit of a D2 update for you there. D2 Braves taking on Iowa State this weekend.
Harris rams his shoulder into one, and then he comes out for another hit. Boy, he took out 2 Braves there in the corner. The Braves come up with the puck either way, and just as I say that, McCoy turns it the other way. Gar gets a piece of it. Harris tries to snatch it, but Regal will take it out of harm's way, pushes it forward to Riondo. Riondo along the boards, slows down, speeds in, and the waffle board will shovel that aside. Riondo sends that one in front. That slips through. He's set now. He can't hang on to it. Back to Laney. Braves looking to try and build some sort of offense here and get things knotted up. Radman is going to lift one, but past his target of Gar. Set in again. He'll dump that in. Laney will pick it up. Laney skates past one check, tries to skate past the second. He cannot, but he'll get it right back. Riondo in the slot. That one poked away from him. Sent back in front. And here comes the Huskies the other way. They got a 3-on-2 developing, and they will bungle that by setting it back behind the net. They'll pick it back up, though. Just as I say that, it's turned over, sent down the other way. This is going to be an icing. Mishner will touch it, and it'll be a face-off in their zone.
I like your choice of words there, Mitch. Bungle. I like that. I'm going to have to find a way to incorporate that in my next play-by-play broadcast. So I'm loving the choice of words today.
Pulling out the full dictionary.
Of course. You have to. But 17:01 to go in the third period here. 2-1 lead for NIU on that goal just a few seconds into the third period.
Errant shot that Monty has to track down just to keep into the zone. He will do that, so Mishner will have it at the top the other way. That's sent back behind the net. Past Tennell, though. So it's Grippo in hot pursuit. Little sandwich right there. Grippo has it at the faceoff dot. Tries to get it to Ruttenberg. He cannot. Ruttenberg throws it back in. Bradley desperately trying to get out of the zone and start mounting an attack. Measter will say you can wait on that. He'll throw that back in. Now picked up, rubbed off the puck. Measter waiting at the point. He can't get it. Laney's going to bank a pass to himself as he heads the other way. Grippo will get there first, though. So here comes the Huskies. Ruttenberg, he'll lose it. Banked ahead. Here comes McCoy. He loses it. And there's an offsides. Mink touched it. Wow. Rich was still in the zone.
Yeah, that's pretty clear offside there. Shots on goal to this point. Mitch, 35-32 in favor of Bradley, despite the fact that they do trail in this game 2-1.
Mink will lose the draw. So Radman will play it forward. They just led his man a bit too far, so Whitelaw will slap it off the boards the other way. But after a little ping pong volley, sent back behind the Braves net. Regal moves it forward to Crawford. Crawford's just going to turn and fire. Rich in hot pursuit. He's got a man with him. Unfortunately for them, it is sent the other way, so their hustle was for naught. Braves trying to set up another attack. That shot, or errant pass, I should say, wide, and there will be another icing, and now it's the Braves who are having problems with their entry into the zone.
Yeah, that pass was intended for Ethan Rich there on the right wing side, and he just could not find a way to get a piece of that on the stick. And so as a result, we have another face-off here. 15-14 to go in the third.
McCoy to take the draw. He's got Rydell with him. Rydell up top, somehow kept in. That was very close. Howe got it right. It was on the cusp of the paint there, but no offsides called. Play will continue. McCoy tracks it down along the boards. He'll spin. Yes, dance around one. The Braves pick it back up. Past Howe. Meissner's waiting at center ice. That one off the rafters. And there's number 2 on the day.
Number 2. We're keeping track. It happens quite a bit here in Peoria. And if I remember correctly, I think there were a couple of years ago I had a game where it happened 8 times. So, you know, that's obviously doesn't help that we got the low ceiling here, but we just got to work with what we have.
Well, I don't think that record's going to be matched here. We're only at 2, and we're already in the 3rd period, so they're going to have some catching up to do if they want to catch that mark.
Yes.
Not sure they want to catch that mark,
right.
But 6 away. Meissner gets slashed at by Baker, so he'll just give up the puck. As NIU takes it. Danced in front, but Baker will hammer that off the glass the other way. A little long. Will it make all the way down to icing? It will not. Daniels comes in, swooping in. He'll knock the puck free. NIU will retain possession, though. Here's Baker now with it. That one's knocked away by Meissner. Good stick from him on the poke check. Kraz chasing after Berger. Berger slips past one. Can't slip past the second. There's a turnover. Carlock throws it on net. Rebound in front. Tracked down by Buss. Buss is going to slap it off the boards. But it is picked up the other way. Here comes Daniels. Daniels moves past a hip check. Works his way towards the center. Can't hang on to the puck. It'll be Honda who comes in with the reinforcement. Daniels now behind the net. Works it along the sides. Cornell's going to come to try and pinch and keep it in. He cannot. Here comes Kraz the other way. Slow to handle it, so he's just going to have to drop it off to Carlock. Daniels meets a little resistance, so he'll give it up. Baker, though, within the center, and Carlock comes in and jackhammers him. What a hit there from Carlock along the board.
Yeah, physicality ramping up here in the final 13 minutes of this game.
Sent behind the net now. Gar misplays one. Rock has it. Turnover in front. And so NIU will keep the pressure on. Meissner's going to have to turn around and track it down after it leaves the zone. Huskies claim to be applying most of the pressure here in this 3rd period. The ice is tilted back to their side. Someone loses a stick. It is a Brave. Here comes the Huskies now. McCoy loses the puck. So here's Laney now, 2-on-2. He's got Pullum with him. He'll try and saucer one to him, but Meissner will pick it up. Laney comes in for the hit, but bounces right off of him. Whitelaw off a skate. Pullum tries to track it down. The Braves trying to set something up. Laney comes in. He dislodges that puck free. Pullum will get it from behind the net. Work back into the corner. Laney trying to keep it there. But it is wiggled loose. Stretch pass for Gar. Gar will get to it. Whitelaw turns that one aside. Good defense from Johnny Whitelaw. Gar will pick it back up, though. He's going to work his way to the center. And the lane is slammed shut. Meissner will keep it in, though. Tries to cycle it back along the boards, but Riondo is there. Thrown back on net. Turned away by the left or the blocker. Husky takes a tumble into the corner. Laney will pick it up. He slips past one check. He's going to dance around the other side. Here he comes, building up ahead of speed. He's going to try and drop it off to Riondo. He cannot. Harris, he'll move it back to Meissner. Sent forward. Braves going to get a quick change here. Daniels over to Honda. Honda comes in with it. He's looking. That's a half slap. Ricochets off a stick. And Harris will shove that forward. And Ruttenberg gives Daniels a nice little ride into the bench. And here comes the Braves. Meanwhile, it's Buss. Take it over to Rydell. Rydell nudged off the puck from Daniels. Radman now. He tries to send it forward to Harris. He cannot. Honda for Baker. Baker's got some space. Baker's just gonna whip one on net. That is kicked away. He's gonna have to wait for someone to touch up. He does. So Daniels heading now down the wing. Braves no one in front. Daniels circles. Now he'll send it in front. Honda can't get a shot off. He'll pass it right back to Daniels, who shoots and scores! Top shelf for Daniels, and we are tied at 2 here in the third.
Second goal of the game for Zach Daniels, and that one was an absolute beauty. Perfect setup. You see Daniels, nobody's in the slot, Mitch. He just gets a wide open lane and a perfect pass from Jared Honda, and he buries it. That is a tough one if you're the NIU defense, just completely falling apart in front of their own goaltender.
Daniels lights the lamp for the second time tonight, and a really nice shot there, too.
Yeah, that was
hit the top of the twine, and we're all tied at 2.
That was a laser beam right there from Zach Daniels, no doubt.
For sure. A little bit more difficulty on that one as well than the first goal he had on the rebound. Clement now. So the Huskies try and respond. Their early third period lead has vanished, so they try and grab it back. We are halfway home here, 9:47 remaining in the third. Rock scampers after the puck. Carlock comes in, though, and steals it from him. So Baker, right place, right time. He'll pick it up. He'll slip past one defender, moves it ahead to Daniels. Daniels works his way in, gets into the slot, rips one on net. That one deflected off the glass. Daniels will track down his own miss. Huskies come up with it the other way. Here's Carlock now. Carlock dances past one. Another robbed with the glove. Oh, mercy. Remember that save. Missouri comes out of nowhere and flashes the leather.
Oh, my goodness. What a stop. And take a look at the move by Carlock here to get around the defender. What a toe drag right there. And stone cold robbery from Missouri. That was his best save of the game, no doubt.
That's the equivalent of breaking the defender's ankles in basketball, then bricking the 3 right there. Just disappointing for him. Laney works his way forward. Here's Riondo now. He'll send one on net. Rebound in front. Handled well by Kapek. So here comes the Huskies as the pace is picked up. Carlock looking for redemption. He'll fight through a hip check from Whitelaw. Works his way to the front. Rebound, and that shot turned away.
Nice work by Riondo there in the slot to scoop that one out of the zone.
Graz will come in now. Into the corner to Radman. He'll fire that one into the front. Bus is there to pick it up from the point. Gatz will try and send it to forward. That one intercepted, however. Laney giving a nudge as he tries to chase after the puck. It'll go to the opposite side to Radman, though. Radman will throw it. Laney's going to pick it off. He's going to turn. Slows now, fires on net, and that fluttering shot absorbed easily by Kapek.
Well, here we are, Mitch. 8:14 to go in the third period, and again, this one coming down to the wire. And Bradley, of course, 2 goals from Zach Daniels for those just joining us, and this has been a fun one, to say the least, and we're going to have a fun finish as well.
An absolute barn burner here at the Owens Center. Honda will win that draw back to Daniels. We'll drop it right back to Honda, the give and go, but his pass attempt is met with a thicket of sticks. Gar, corner, tries to press it ahead. His pass a little long. Berger will have it. Skating backwards, he'll push it forward to Honda. Honda banks it off the boards, intended for Daniels. Can't get it. That's a head-hunting shot. The refs duck out of the way. Berger now. Pressing forward. Berger slashes across mid-ice. Now he's going to drop it into the corner. Throws a bad angle attempt on, but that one does not draw anything. We'll head the other way. McCoy spins away from one defender. Gar will pick it up now. He'll slide it along the boards. McCoy will chase after it. Baker picks up the puck, though. He's got Daniels with him. He'll give it to Daniels. Daniels works his way in past the faceoff dot. Setting attempt to Baker. Oh, Baker was in the right spot. Just a little bit of a misfire there. Daniels back in the corner. He loses it. Mink tries to keep it in. Little friendly fire there. Daniels able to poke it away, though. Daniels working his way to the front. He can't get a shot off. Works his way to the front. The NIU defense able to break that up. And that one sent off the boards. Rolling on its side. Eastern will settle it down. Tries to get it out. It cannot. Bust behind the net. He'll flip that one forward. High off the glass. Now we'll pick it up. It's Grippo, and he'll lose it. Ruttenberg has it now. He'll carry it in and then decide to dump that back. Rock there, though. Oh, turned over in front. Oh, and it's blocked. What a big block there from Rich. Threat's not over yet, though, as NIU still has the puck. Sent over to the slot. Nobody home. Bus will pick it up now. Fights through one check. Worked into the corner. Rock says, thank you very much. I will take that. He slips now. Back up. Radman tees up a blast. That one redirected. Over to the side. Poked away from the Braves. Still can't get it out. NIU retains possession. There's Cornell now behind the net. He'll slam on the Briggs. Throw it to Crawford. Crawford gets lit up into the boards, but it'll head the other way. We got a 2-on-2 developing, and no, we do not, and we have a penalty now.
I think this is going to be either a boarding or a rough here against.
Well, Crawford definitely had his back turned. Dangerous play. Would not be surprised if it was a roughing and or a boarding. Is
92, 2-minute board.
Ruttenberg gets his explanation. There we have it. We got a boarding. 2 minutes. So
yeah.
You're on top of that one.
Yeah, I just from the look of it, it did look like a board just because Crawford is in that difficult position up along the wall. And so you heard Ruttenberg say, you know, I'm not going to argue, just want an explanation as for what the call was, and he got it. And now Bradley has a power play, 5:25 to go, tie game at 2.
Already at the 40-shot mark. That one sent down the other way. Power play chance, and you have a feeling this is going to be a big one for both teams momentum-wise, as we are tied at 2 in the waning stages of the third. Baker has it, thrown over to Honda. Honda has it along the dot now. He'll throw on the brakes. He's looking over his options. Up top to Berger. Berger completely fans on that one. Desperately trying to keep it in. He will. Baker slides it across to Honda. Bad first touch for him, so he'll have to turn around and regroup. Daniels has it behind. He'll send it back up to Honda. Honda still along the dot. Drops it back into the corner to Daniels. They'll do a little catch. He'll play it up to Baker. Baker throws one on net. Redirection. That one does not find the net, though. Honda back in the corner. He'll give it to Daniels. Daniels slows. Still looking. Back up to the point. Baker flips one on forward. It's a redirection. They score! Jack Riondo with the redirect and the power play goal for the Braves.
Oh, man, I have no idea how this one went in. It was just kind of thrown to the nets, and Jack Riondo just got a piece of it there, just enough to change direction. That's a huge goal. He's had a great last couple of games, and Riondo gets another one here. And now Bradley's got their first lead of the game.
22,
Boy,
23,
an absolute greasy
2.
goal from Riondo right there. You know
22,
what? Doesn't matter how
23,
you get them. You just got to capitalize. That's what happens when you get bodies in the lane and sticks on the ice. They're fortunate to cash in on the redirect there. So NIU's got the work cut out for them. 4:27 remaining. They trail by 1 now after leading most of this third period.
Yeah, and how about Zach Daniels picking up another point on the assist there, and Ethan Baker also getting an assist as well for the Bradley Braves. So now, if you're Bradley, it's just about locking things down here over the course of the next 4:13.
Baker races in now. He'll take a nasty tumble. Turned over. Here's Berger now in the slot. Bar down, he scores! Berger lights the lamp, and in seconds after the Braves take the lead, they extend it to a 2-goal lead. It's 4-2 Bradley.
Oh, my word. Caleb Berger getting in on the scoring. We don't usually see him with such a bullet of a shot like that, but that was headed right to the back of the net, an absolute beauty.
26 unassisted.
Another
Berger.
one, top shelf.
Is
We've
it
seen
4-2
him go
3-2? Or 5-2?
top shelf twice.
Is it? I'm just asking. I don't know. 4?
So 4-2 now the score, and that's a huge, huge insurance goal for Bradley. And how about them fighting back from being down 2-1 in this game? Now they've scored 3 unanswered to take a stranglehold on this game.
Well, NIU now, if it was an uphill climb before, now definitely an uphill climb. You wonder, down 2, because they still got a chance here, when do you pull the goalie?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Probably around the 2-minute mark or so, I would think, maybe 2:15, 2:20, somewhere in there. But they did not have a chance to pull their goalie last night with this exact same score, so we'll see if that changes tonight.
NIU had to touch up there. They do, and now they're putting the pressure on, trying to keep it in this end. Clement desperately trying to keep it in. He does. Carlock has it. He's going to spin away from some pressure. Works his way into the teeth of defense. Fires it on net, and he got himself into a good shot spot there. The shot hit a Bradley leg and now ends up in the wrong net there, the out of bounds net.
Yeah, obviously there's still a lot of time left in this game, but NIU, you can tell there's a sense of desperation right now, and we could be approaching timeout territory here pretty soon for the Huskies as well.
You only need one. You just got to get one before you pull the goalie here. 3:26, they still have a little bit of time to play with. A good look right there. That face-off absolutely blasted back. Now that we got a foot race. Baker's going to win that foot race. What a job by him as he dances along the side now. He's looking for some reinforcements. He finally gets them. Across it at the Honda. That shot goes wide. Baker will sauce that one across. No icing will be called here. Just under 3 minutes left to play in this third period. Reel comes down, Harris in hot pursuit. Harris will pick up the puck. Knocked off by Whitelaw, who takes a tumble. Bus pinches to keep it in. Now still in the corner there. And a little bit of a traffic log as they're just going to hold it on the boards. Honda smartly letting some time come off. Bus knocked off the puck now from Regal. And we got the goalie is pulled, so Kapek will head to the bench. NIU going for the extra attacker with 2:17 left. McCoy has that poked away. Baker will take it. He'll stroll. Backhands one forward. Pullum comes up with it. Pullum will sauce one on net. That one hits a stick and chopped wide. McCoy gets it out of harm's way. Now he has it behind the net. Pushes it forward. Back to McCoy. Living dangerously here. Redmond works his way forward. Clement tries a no-look pass, but no one there to receive it. 1:47 now remaining. Here comes Baker. Baker loses it. Tries to keep it in. A big hit right there from Baker in the corner. Sent down the other way, and now we're going to have an icing here. I don't know if that's what the most advised play, especially trying to kill time, but now you have a face-off in your own zone.
I think see if we get a timeout here from NIU.
Be a good time to use one.
Yes, it would. This is exactly the situation you want to do it right here, but again, the extra attacker is out, so 6 on 5.
I think part of it might be they don't want to, with that timeout, you give the Braves a little extra rest.
Correct.
They're kind of gassed right now. Works his way towards the front. Turned over. Tries to slip past him. Daniels has it, has the chance for the hat trick. He'll give it up to Riondo. Riondo throws it on net. That one off the side of the cage. Pullum tries to get it behind the net. Ale center for Riondo and tapped in to the empty cage, so that should just about do it. Bradley with a 3-goal lead with 1:08 remaining. Yeah,
another beautiful goal there. Riondo picks up 2 goals now. He has been on a tear lately for the Braves.
I don't have the third guy, though. 2? 22, 97, and 2.
So
another
Daniels.
point for Daniels.
Yeah, he's got 4.
His fingerprints all over this 5-2 lead here for Bradley. Played forward. Bradley leading in the shot department, 43-39. See if NIU can get in the 40s as well. That shot hits the net, unfortunate for the Braves. Braves will pick it right back up, though. Rich takes a tumble. Mink will throw it on. Boy, he 5-ironed that one out of play.
Yeah, that was a bullet right there from Mink. And 48 seconds, Bradley on cruise control here. Looks like they'll be heading for their 2nd straight win of the year, just their 3rd win overall. And Gotta say, this has been a very successful weekend for the Braves. They fought through some adversity in this hockey game, Mitch. That's a sign of a team that's on the rise, is when you're able to battle back from trailing. That's a good sign, and I've been very impressed with the way that Bradley has played here this afternoon.
Well-rounded victory from all assets. They got it done on the defensive end, the offensive they needed, and some good goaltending as well for Missouri. And that one, little friendly fire there, almost took out Mr. Coach.
Yeah, his head coach Chase Sisk has to keep his head on a swivel a little bit there. I know he's had
labeled all over.
Yes, it did, and I know he's had a lot of concussions from his playing days. We don't want another one for head coach Chase Sisk on the bench.
At this point, I think he's completely unfazed by head injuries. Battling along the corner, 23 seconds remaining in this one. Rich will pull it forward. Here's Crawford with it. Crawford steps in. He'll drop it off. Bradman has it, tries to play it forward. He cannot. Whitelaw will pick it up. 7 seconds remaining. 5 down to 4. Whitelaw is just going to run out the clock, and the Bradley Braves have picked up the weekend's sweep here. A well-rounded victory and a great team effort from Bradley.
Yeah, well done. They really put all the puzzle pieces together in the third period, Mitch. And again, we talked about them trailing in this game, and the fact that they were able to come back and pull this off, just it shows you that they're clicking as a team, and that's a good sign moving forward. You know, it hasn't been the start that Bradley has wanted so far this season, but they pick up 2 important critical wins this weekend against another Northern Illinois team that has had their own struggles, and so very good win overall for the Bradley Braves here this afternoon, 5-2.
For Northern Illinois, we were talking about finishing games. This is one they certainly had in their grasp, a lead midway through the third period, and they let it slip through their hands once again.
Yeah, they did. It's disappointing, certainly, for NIU, and there's a lot of things to work on. They got good goaltending. That's an aspect of their game, but, you know, it's just tough when you're in a tough environment like the Owen Center, and the fans were into it today. So great game overall, and we are going to go down here to ice side as Meagan Ruger-Smith is standing by with Zach Daniels here in just a moment. Our first star of the game, who had 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. We'll go down to Meagan and Zach.
All right, so this was a huge win by you guys. How are you and the team feeling about this game?
It feels really good to get the win and make it happen.
So this was a really close game. What was the key to your guys' victory over NIU?
Sticking to the little things and doing what we work on in practice and just playing together as a team.
All right, so how does this win calculate into the rest of the season? How are you guys feeling about the rest of your season after this great game you both played?
I think it's definitely a turning point for us. It's 2 big victories for us. What the 2 big victories for us this weekend. I think it's really could turn the season around and hopefully lead to some more wins.
Awesome, thank you so much. That was a great game. Back up to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Meagan. And yeah, Mitch, again, I think kind of what you were saying, though, just the fact that things are coming together. And, you know, Zach Daniels had a great weekend, and as you saw, he got a little love from the goaltender, Chris Mazurek, who, again, had a great game. We saw him give an interview last night, and, you know, overall, I just thought things went very well for the Braves today. Best weekend of the season, no doubt, so far for them.
Definitely. Mazurek made some big saves when he had to. And the Bradley offense not being deterred after giving up that early goal in the third period. So a character-building win as well. Well, that's all we have for you here from the Owen Center. I'm Mitch Kaminski. Alongside me, Matt Harrington. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. If you're a Braves fan, we know you enjoyed the outcome.